What up, guys? Annie Tier here, or Guild Forever, however you want to call me. Well, we got our first 4 episodes of Air, and well, at the same time, I'm pretty sure we concluded the story of the character Kano. Yo, all I just gotta say, this series is both scary, like the tragedy in this show feels scary. From the moment Kano was choking the life out of Yukito to the things some of these characters say, as well as it's just overall this town. It feels like Clanan in a way to where it feels like this city, this southern town, is being influenced by some grand magical force that apparently takes place in the sky, and it relates to a lot of these characters. Kano wanted to go to the sky and fly, but the only reason she wanted to go there was because she feels like she could see her mother if she's up there. Misuzu, she wants to fly. We still don't know that yet. All we know is she would love to experience the feeling of taking flight. What else? Minagi, her character is kind of in the rough area right now because she's the very quiet, mellow character. She comes off as rather boring and forgettable at times, to be honest with you. So, not much I want to say on her. Yukito also relates to this because he's trying to find a girl with wings that could fly, because that was his mother's dream. What I don't understand based on the series, this person does exist, but who is she? Who is she? What is she? And why all this things of flights? Flying girl in the sky with wings. What is that all about? There's a clutter of information that this series provided, but it's so stacked upon each other like a messy pile of clothing. We got a lot of it, but we don't really have a clear understanding of what's really going on with it. You know what I mean? So I understand what each of these characters want to do. What I don't understand is the reasons really behind it. And what does it mean for this series? Because most of Key's animation, all these similarities, all these wants, all these purposes, goals that characters strive to achieve or want is just a small piece of something grander by the end or midway toward the series. So I wonder, how does all these characters' desire to fly or to be within the skies or even seek something that it lives within the skies mean toward the end of the series? That's what I want to know. Like, what is it trying to mean? What is it trying to say? What does it want from this? So yeah, it definitely piques my interest. I do want to keep watching to find out what is going to happen, what is going on. By the way, fruit for thought. I also realized that the girl that they saw in the, not the girl but the mother that apparently has a plagued child because of the feather that touched her. That mom looks exactly like the same mom from the series canon. Natsuki, I forgot, the blue-haired girl, Yuichi's cousin. Her mom, yeah, looks exactly like that character. A lot of cameos I see in this series. Not sure if it means anything for the other series of whatchamacallit, canon and whatever, because it's obvious that because we even saw characters for canon. We saw the cousin, Yuichi's cousin. We saw Ayu, and we saw Makoto. I'm here thinking like, how are they, motherfucker? How the fuck are you here? The fuck? And it's like, is it trying to tell me that Air is directly connected to canon, and in what way? And does it mean anything for the future of Keys? I don't know. It does intrigue me to see more of their series, though. Because so far, if I remember correctly, I've only seen Canon. I'm in the middle of watching Little Busters, which I will get back to. I promise you that. Not today, but tomorrow. So for those of you that watched this whole video, you'll know that tomorrow, when I wake up in the morning, not only will I be doing Fairy Tail, but I will also be doing Little Busters. I'm going to get back on track on that because I know people have been waiting for it, and I will provide it. That means I will not be watching Air tomorrow or Inuyasha. That's going to be on a different day. I'm trying to get back to other series that I put on hold for a long time. So for those of you that are that some series I haven't touched upon in a very long time, get excited. We're going to get back on those series, but we're still going to get out Inuyasha, and I still have to finish up the Air series. But don't worry, I will hop back on those. Promise you that. Yeah, but it makes me wonder what other kind of series this Keys has out there, and what does it mean? Keys has a way. Their formula, for the most part, as I mentioned before in a previous review, is more or less the same. But the way they go about it is always intriguing, because when one moment you think you know what it is you need to know about a certain series, or even if you feel confused on how it's leading up, what is it leading up to, you are left astonished once you get to the end and everything just comes together in a neat little bow. So I definitely appreciate how Keys leaves the viewer guessing until the very end. Everything becomes clear, everything gets together, and you're fully satisfied with how everything played off. So definitely enjoying how Keys does. Even from back then, it's always had an amazing formula. Love how they do things. I just find it disturbing with Keys' visual novels. Yeah, we're not getting in that topic. Like, what the fudge? I don't know. There's something about Keys and their visual novels that's disturbing in a way. But yeah, the series just feels like a giant cluttering bowl of mystery. It's like the more I watch one episode, the more I want to get to the next one, so I can finally uncover what the hell is with this show. I want to get to the premise, the heart, the fruit, the flavor, the from this show. But the only thing it keeps doing after each and every episode keeps me guessing, keeps me on my toes. I can never predict anything. Most of what I predicted in my head, I'm like, yeah, I didn't see this coming. Especially toward the end of the episode 4, where we got to see like a little glimpse of someone's past. But what I want to know is, how is that related to Kano and her sister? And unless it's only directly related to Yukito. Speaking of which, how is it that Yukito knew exactly what to do and how to go about doing it on bringing Kano back? Because even he said when he touched that feather, he's like, this feels strange, almost nostalgic. So he's familiar with this. What is that feather? What does it mean? And I noticed that feather also directly came from the sky when we saw a glimpse of this random mother's past and her child. Once again, I still don't know what it means, but I feel like we're only hitting small samples of something grander that's going to happen either midway or toward the end of this series. Once again, it just keeps me guessing. I can never predict anything from this series, and it just keeps me guessing, and it makes me want to know more. So, if anything, this series has me very, very intrigued like this. And it makes me want to watch more so I can finally uncover what it is that I'm lacking of the bigger picture. But yeah, that's it for review, guys. Let's get to the questions. if there is one thing that bothered you in the series of Air, one thing based on the 4 episodes I've seen, what would it be, and let me know why? It could be anything from being disturbed, from being like, oh, I have my gripes on this, from, you know, this and that. Question 2. If there's one power you think would fit in within this series, tell me what it is and explain to me why, without spoiling. Alright then, guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. It really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates. And I'll see you guys all in future reactions. Peace! I'm out.